Hello, it's Oma again. A friend shared um this post up here. If you can see it, post up here, and was asking me what I thought, what I think about, what my thought was about the post. A guy wrote, "As a married man, you can see it. As a married man, I am only obligated to take care of my mother, my siblings, and my wife. My in-laws are not my responsibility." Taking care of my in-law is not my responsibility. I mean, why would any reasonable man come to say that? What are in-laws for? In-laws, when you have an in-law, in Africa, when a man gives birth to a girl child, he will be congratulated. He will be told, "Wow, your daughter is wealth. Your daughter will bring you fortunes. Your daughter will bring you great favor." You know, because what do daughters do? They build. It's only some myopic men that will say, "Oh, I gave birth to a girl child means I'm at loss." But if you think about it the other way, you are gaining. So this man that is saying his in-laws, I don't know the kind of in-laws he has, if he's married already, or whether he's just saying his mind because maybe he's preparing to be married or whatever it is. I feel kind of disappointed that a reasonable African man will come and be saying that his in-laws are not his responsibility. Taking care of his in-laws are not part of his responsibility, that he's only obligated to take care of his daughter. First of all, when you begin to reason like this, it means your mindset regarding your in-laws is already wrong. Because we know that, when you're getting married, they say, as a woman, your husband's mom has become your mother automatically. The way you would treat your mom is how you should treat your mother-in-law. And as a man, they will tell you, you see, your father-in-law is now your father. You can go to him for advice. You can honor him just like you should honor your dad. That's how you should honor your father-in-law. It goes both ways. So what this man is saying now is that if his in-laws are in need, because as a parent, first of all, I do not pray to depend on my children. That is why it is important that I work very hard as much as I can to make sure that I take care of myself so that by retirement I should be able to have my own money, run my own show, and whatever my children give me would be a plus. And I think it should be the same for everybody. But coming on the net to say this kind of thing shows how myopic this man is. It shows that he lacks capacity, emotional capacity, that emotional intelligence, to know that as a human, you'll be an in-law tomorrow. I don't know if people don't know that whatever you put on the internet stays forever. Even if you go and delete it on your page, it will never be gone. It can never be totally gone. So coming on the net to spew this kind of rubbish shows how empty-headed this man is. I'm sorry to say. But it shows that he lacks the capacity for compassion. Because it sounds arrogant to me. You marry a girl, let's say the girl is from a rich home. If that girl is from a rich home, I'm sure he will not come and say this. But if you're advantaged and know that your in-laws, your wife's daughter, your wife's parent would need your help or they are in lack, as a responsible in-law who was raised in Africa, we Africans, we are the warmest people on earth. We know how to take care of one another. We are kind to ourselves. We are raised to live communally. So coming on the net to say your wife's parents are not your obligation shows that you lack empathy and compassion towards your wife. Because you married that girl, she came to your family to build with you, forsaking her family. So this man is saying now is whatever happens with my wife's family or to my wife's family is none of my business. Despite that, the daughter that would have taken care of them is in my house, building with me. It shows how empty, he lacks, how much emotional intelligence he lacks. Because you cannot take care of your own parents. You feel your parents are worthy to be taken care of, but your wife's parents do not What if that's the only daughter they have and they are in need? You will not help them. Is that what this man is saying? I wonder what kind of girls marry this kind of men. What do they even see in this kind of tomorrow? A girl will say this man is his spec. This man is my kind of man. He's the sugar in my tea. You start professing rubbish love to a man that lacks emotional capacity. If this same man should turn around tomorrow to begin to treat you or maltreat you, will say you did not know that he's this kind of man. But right now, I'm sure a girl is dating a girl, or maybe he's even married to one, and they are seeing him write rubbish on the net. Guys, let me put this out there. When two people come together to say they've become one, it means that the same level of treatment that you give to your parent as a wife, if as a woman you treat your parents well, that same as a woman that is married, you treat your mother well, you buy the nicest things for your mother, also ensure you buy the same thing for your mother-in-law. Yes, I'm saying it. It's high time we begin to put this straight, because a lot of people go to the net and they begin to mislead people. Tomorrow somebody will take this advice and start misbehaving. The same treatment that you give your dad, if you think your dad deserves a car, he took care of you, he suffered, he labored. Do you know that your wife's mother and father also labored to give birth to that girl that is giving birth for you, managing your home, praying for you, building with you, having sleepless nights to take care of your children? Do you know that someone also gave birth to her? And the fact that she's not in her father's house means that they are missing her. She's building with you. So it's high time men begin to see their in-laws as their parents. I mean, this guy wouldn't have. I wonder who raised him. I wonder who raised him. Imagine tomorrow this man will have a daughter and he would expect his in-laws to come and give him right treatment, take him. Imagine, I'm not saying that he has to depend on them, but if the need arises that he would need help, or he would need his in-laws to take care of him, and tomorrow the in-laws say you're not my responsibility, how would his daughter feel? How would he feel? Before we begin to spew some of this rubbish, we should also try and put ourselves in the picture. Try and wear that shoe for a minute and see how you would feel. If you think if it feels right, then so be it. But this is not right. Your in-laws are as good as your parents. They should be taken care of just like you take care of your parents. Period. Okay. Bye.